Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I actually can't believe that the time has come for me to film my 34 weeks pregnancy update. So I'm actually 34 weeks and 4 days pregnant at the moment. So this video is just going to be me giving you guys an update, symptoms, like let you know how I'm feeling, what I'm excited for, if I'm like, I don't know. By the way guys, I did try and make an effort with my makeup today. Like, I tried putting on a bit of makeup and I tried like scraping my hair back and like putting my oil in my hair and making myself look put together, but once again I'm just not feeling it. Like, I have like tufts of hair coming out here and like I just look a bit crazy. I'm 34 weeks pregnant and 4 days. I think by the time that you're watching this I'm actually going to be 35 weeks pregnant, because I've got a load of videos that I want to upload, but I'm basically building like a stock of photos. Major mum brain at the moment, like major mum brain. Like, I talk and then nothing makes sense, or I'm talking and then I'm like, what was I just saying? I go out and I get somewhere to, like, I get to the shops to buy something and I get there and I literally just stand there like this, like, don't know what I was gonna, why I even came down here. But yeah, I think by the time that you're gonna watch this, it's going to be December probably. So it's the 28th of November today, 34 weeks and 4 days pregnant. Crazy, because baby girl could literally arrive anywhere between 2 weeks or like 1.5 weeks to 6 weeks. Like within 6 weeks she's going to be here basically, which is crazy. And on Friday when it's December, I can say baby girl is most likely going to be here this month. I say that, but she very may well be here like mid-January, which I will explain a little bit further on in the video. Basically my due date is the 5th of December, in case you didn't know. Not 5th of December, bloody hell, that would be next week. 5th of January. But I've never thought she was coming in January. I've always thought she's coming in December. I'm excited to not be pregnant and then I can sit down and film a video without having the hiccups. It's like whenever I start to talk, I don't have the hiccups all day, and then whenever I sit down to film a video, it must be like something about me talking loads, I just hiccup all the time. Anyway, let's get into the video. Let's run through the symptoms that I've got. I've written a little bit on my notes. So the worst symptoms that I have had for the past week / 2 weeks, I think I've done a 32 week pregnancy update, so I'm just going to update you for like the past 2 weeks. I have been majorly sick, like throwing up sick. By the way, I look so pale and disgusting, ill. I have been throwing up sick violently, like not being able to breathe, not being able to stop, like to the point where I'm throwing up literal like acid. Like, it's been that bad. That came really randomly. Like the first time that it happened, I thought, I know that sickness can come back in your third trimester, but I thought the first time that happened that was the food that I ate. So I didn't think it was food poisoning because I don't eat meat or anything. I don't know if you can even get food poisoning if you don't eat meat. But we went out for a roast dinner and I had like 4 pina coladas, not alcoholic ones, virgin coladas I should say. I had like 4 virgin coladas and I drank them quite quick, and obviously there's like a load of milk and like cream and stuff in that, and then I came back and then I was like sick that night. Oh, it was horrible. It was like a really bad, you know when you're gonna be sick and it's like a really bad headache and like pounding in your head and you just know that you're gonna be sick. I've only ever been sick, like being ill, 5 times in my life now, like literally 5 times in my life, and they've only happened in the past 3 years, all of the times I've ever been sick by being actual sick. I'm sure when I was a kid, obviously I was sick, but like being an adult, I've only ever been sick 5 times in my life, since about 3 years ago. Anyways, that was just a random fact. Yeah, I was quite sick that night, and then I thought, oh, like I must have just been a bit sick, and then it happened again about 3 days later. This day was worse. I was having like cramps in my tummy, and I was violently being sick. I couldn't stop, like, skip past this if you don't want to hear it, but like I filled up a whole bucket full of sick. Thank God for Luke, because he kept emptying it out for me, and then he like ran me a bath, put me in the bath. If he didn't empty that out for me, I couldn't have, basically I couldn't have done it without Luke, because he was just looking after me. Anyway, so yeah, I've been violently sick. I've been feeling quite sick most nights, but I've been sick twice, so hoping that I'm not going to be sick again. but I know when it's going to happen because I just feel awful. Like I get this headache, and then I'm like, oh my god, like I need to lay down, and then I'm like, oh god, like tonight's going to be a bad night. Anyways, I have also had acid reflux. Again, I've had that pretty much throughout my like second trimester to the third trimester. I had it all the way through with Riley as well. Not all the way through, like I didn't have it in my first trimester. But sorry, this is what I mean. What was I saying? Acid reflux was really bad. I think I mentioned that in my last video, but it's not been as bad, but it's still not been great. A few weeks ago it literally woke me up and I felt like I was having contractions in my neck, like my throat was closing in where the acid reflux was that bad. But it's not been that bad. I've been having Gaviscon tablets like 2 a night before I go to sleep, and that like helps. And I also noticed that if I watch what I eat, so if I don't eat a lot of chocolate or like a lot of sugar, I feel like sugar, chocolate, and also eating before bed, and also drinking a lot before bed, like a lot of water, actually gives me the acid reflux, which is a weird one. But yeah, so the acid reflux has come back again. It's been quite bad. I've just had like some headaches, like really weird headaches that have been coming and going, but like they're sort of like throbbing in my head. Tired, I've had tiredness, but I think that the tiredness is because I have not been able to sleep at night. I mean, obviously I'm going to be tired, like I'm 8 months pregnant, but I think that most of the tiredness is because I haven't been able to sleep at night, because I've been tossing and turning. But it's so hard to roll over when you're pregnant. Hiccups again. So yeah, I've really been struggling to sleep at night. No matter how tired I am, I'm just so uncomfortable. By the way, I didn't do a bump update. Should I do a quick bump update? This is the bump. It's not, I mean, I feel huge. I feel pretty big. But sometimes I'm like, oh, it's not actually that big. And then I'm like, oh no, like I am big. Yeah, so I've been struggling to sleep at night. Maybe a little bit of like insomnia as well. Like I've literally been, I know that you can get insomnia when you're pregnant, but I've literally been like getting really frustrated because I've been laying there and just not being able to sleep, which is obviously horrible when you're just literally, you just want to go to sleep. Oh, the past week, I would say a week and a half now, I've realised that I cannot walk as far as I have been walking my entire pregnancy. I must do at least 10,000 steps a day, because I go to the post office, which is a half an hour walk. It's not half an hour, it's about 20-minute walk there, 20-minute walk back. And I normally do that about twice in a day. So I normally go in the morning, and then so the train station's near the post office, so me and Riley will go and meet Luke at the train station after work. So I normally do that about 2 times a day, and then I'm just always out and about walking and doing things. Can you tell how out of breath I am just from talking? I've realised that I'm really struggling to walk as far as I have been, which is a little bit worrying, because we're going to Disneyland on Friday, and there's obviously going to be a lot of walking when we're in Whoa, she's kicking me like crazy. That's another thing. Sorry, talk about that in a minute. We're going to be doing so much walking in Disneyland, obviously, so I just know that I'm going to be tired, and like it's literally going to knock me out. And then I also went to an Arsenal match, and I had to walk up all the steps because we were on the top floor. And that was so hard. Like literally doing things that I could do, I now can't do. But I've really noticed it. I don't know if I'm just talking a load of rubbish. If I am, then you don't have to listen to this if you don't want to, you know what I mean? If I go out for a day, which I have been doing like some days out, we took Riley ice skating on Sunday. Obviously, like I said, I went to the football match with my dad. Even like going shopping, I went shopping with my mum to get my hospital bag stuff. If I go out for a full day, I need like a whole day recovering the day after, which is obviously not normal, and it was obviously not ideal when you have a toddler to look after as well, but that's how it is. Like I literally just am exhausted from one day out. So tired, like I'm out of breath just talking to you guys. I've noticed as well, like when I'm walking around my house, you know when you can hear yourself breathing, like I'm like, why am I breathing that loud? I can hear it between me talking to you guys now, like I'm breathing so loud. Let's talk about nesting. So I have been, I'm not gonna lie, I have been nesting quite a lot. So I've put up her cot, I put up her buggy, I've been organising all her drawers, I've been buying stuff, I've been cleaning, I've been like literally scrubbing my walls. And when I scrub my walls, I literally think, please Luke, don't come downstairs, like that would be so embarrassing if you catch me and I'm scrubbing the walls. I've got like this thing with germs at the moment, so I've been spraying everything with antibacterial like spray, like Zoflora, or I've got another one from Aldi that I use. I've just been spraying everything, like walls, door handles, cleaning everything. I just don't want any germs or like bacteria in the house. I feel like it's really hard to be nesting when you have a toddler, because I have been nesting, don't get me wrong, like I've been scrubbing my floors with a sponge before I mop the floors, like I wanted, and like my skirting boards with a sponge, and then I mopped it all and I just wanted it to be like absolutely spotless. But when you have a 2-year-old that is being crazy, it's really hard to like be nesting and then see the results, because you're like, I feel like when you have a 2-year-old, you're just maintaining, so like you're just picking up what no one actually sees. Like you're just picking up the toys, putting the toys away, or like cleaning the kitchen again, doing the dishes, doing the washing, and it's just like maintaining the level of cleaning. It's not actually like a deep cleaning. So when I do get to do things like the skirting boards and everything, it's great, but I feel like I just want to blitz my whole house, and then I do it and then it's like, but now it's a mess again, and it's just really annoying and crazy. I am nesting, but I want to be nesting more. Like, not that I want to be nesting more, but I just want someone to come and help me do my cleaning. My mum said that she'll come and help me do my cleaning, but I don't know, I just want to throw everything away. Like, I literally just want to get rid of everything in my house. It drives me crazy as well, because at the moment I just want to like throw everything. Is my camera really zoomed in? I want to like throw everything in my house away, like, and just start fresh. And I've gone through all my cupboards, got rid of everything, and it's like Luke's wardrobe is full up to the brim. Like, he won't throw anything away, and I'm like, I really just want you to get rid of stuff, because it drives me crazy, and I'm just never going to clean his wardrobe again for him, because I do it and then a week later it's a complete tip again, and I'm ending up doing it every single week, and it just drives me crazy. But it's because he has too much stuff in there, like clothes that he never wears, and they fall off the hangers and they're like on the floor, and it's like, oh, that just drives me insane. But I need to just not look at that. But I've literally, in my wardrobe, I've got no clothes that I don't wear, no clothes that don't fit me. So all that I have in my wardrobe is like 3 lounge sets, some leggings and some tops. Just want the house to be spotless and clean, and you know, and it's just really hard when you have a toddler. And also, like, when you're pregnant, you're tired, and you also have a job, and you also have a life. Like, it's just hard. And by the way, I am literally just rambling on, so I'm just word vomiting, and this is probably going to be a really long video, sorry. The past few days I've not really had that much motivation, I'm not gonna lie. Birth plan. Let's talk about my birth plan. So I had my 34 weeks update, not update, what's it called? Midwife appointment, where they sit down and do your birth plan. I'm not gonna lie, I've said it before. I mean, I'm not gonna say it again. I was gonna say that I just don't think that my hospital's that good. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't think the midwives are that great. I mean, obviously I really appreciate them, but I'm just not feeling it. Like, I'm not feeling really supported, and maybe I should speak up about that, but I don't know. Anyways, I've done my birth plan, and the only things that I've put on my birth plan are, I feel like with birth you can't really have like a set plan. Like, she was like to me, right, talk me through exactly how you want your birth to go, and it's like, what do you mean? How can I talk you through how I can say how I want my birth to go. Like, I want to go into labour and have no pain. But I can't sit there and say, right, this is how my birth's going to go. This is the plan for my birth. Because if my waters break when I'm out and about, and then the baby comes an hour later, how can I plan for that? Like, I can't plan for that. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But what I did do was I said that I'm not having a membrane sweep. I had a membrane sweep with Riley, and it was horrendous. Like, if you are going to have a membrane sweep, I don't want to scare you, but the one that I had was awful. So basically, a membrane sweep, also I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if this is proper. I don't know like the correct terms or what it is, but basically all that I know is that they put their hand inside you and they sweep. And the lady that done it was not kind. I mean, it's not that she wasn't kind, like, she's doing her job, but my god, it was horrendous. It was awful. And basically the membrane sweep that she done made my labour come on pretty much straight away. and she'd done it 6 days early, and there was no medical reason for her to have done the membrane sweep. No, she'd done it 7 days early because I had Riley 6 days early. There was no reason for her to have done it. Like, I went to the hospital because I felt like I had like a bit of bruising, and they said that they thought he was a big baby, and apparently like they do that all the time, but he wasn't a big baby, he was a tiny baby. He was actually like smaller. He was 6 pounds, I think. I can't remember exactly, but he wasn't a big baby whatsoever, so there was no reason for them to give me a membrane sweep. And normally they do that if you're you're past your due date. So I've said no, I'm not having any membrane sweeps. It was awful before, I'm not doing that again. And I don't want to be induced. So induced is where they obviously I don't want to give the medical term or like what it is, because I don't really know what it is. All I know is that they put something inside you and then it induces the baby, like it makes the baby come. But yeah, I've said this is just personal preference. I've said I don't want to membrane sweep and I don't want to be induced, because personally she's gonna come when she's ready, unless it gets too far and then she can't come, or like for a medical reason she has to be induced. I just think that she's gonna come when she's ready at her own time, and if you are forcing the labour to happen, it can be more painful because obviously the baby's not ready to come. So I think that was why my birth with Riley was so horrendous, so painful, was because he wasn't, I mean obviously he was fine to come, but like he didn't come in his own terms. So it's going to be more painful when they're forcing the baby to come out rather than, I don't know, you don't have to agree with me, I'm just talking a load of rubbish. I'm not talking a load of rubbish, but that's just my thoughts and my opinions. I just don't want to be induced, I don't have that. So the lady said, my midwife said that they will let me go 12 days over my due date. So if I go 12 days over my due date's on the 5th, so is that the 17th of January, 17th of December, that's my birthday. 17th of January would be 12 days after. So if I haven't given birth before then I will obviously, I'll have to do something, but I feel like she's going to come in December on her own. People say that your second baby comes earlier, don't they? They do. I feel like this video is getting really long now and I haven't even answered any questions or anything like that. I've literally just been rambling on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video here, and then I'm going to do a separate like a Q&A, I think, for any questions that you guys are asking. But yeah, basically, long story short, all is well, all is well. I'm very excited, we're all very excited. I think everyone seems to think that baby's coming in December, just for no reason. Like, there's no reason for her to come in December, but everyone just thinks that she is. It's just a feeling that we have, like it's Christmas, we're all excited, and I just feel like this is, I'm just so happy, and I just keep saying it in my videos, but I'm so happy and I'm so excited, and this baby could not be more loved. And yeah, oh, let me just mention the kicks. She is kicking me like crazy. With Riley, he was kicking me like crazy as well, but with baby girl, she literally like does somersaults inside my tummy, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks crazy. I'll insert some photos, some videos. I haven't got a lot because my phone's been broken, but I got my phone fixed, thank god. By the way, guys, I don't know if I mentioned that my phone's been broken. My mum's just calling me. Hello?
Hello, darling. Can I come to you now?
Yeah, Riley's just asleep on the sofa.
Okay.
But
I won't. I'll phone you when I get there.
see you in a minute. Love you.
I've got a few things for you.
I forgot what I was talking about, so I'm going to leave this video here. If you do have any questions, leave them in the comments, or go on my Instagram, because I'm going to put a poll up. Actually, no, you're not going to be able to see this before whilst that poll's up. Yeah, I'm going to do like some questions and answer do a new video. But yeah, really excited. Riley is so excited. Riley was sleep talking about her the other day. So her name's Lilo, and he woke up in the middle of the night and he went, Lilo wants some cake, and it was just so cute and funny, like the fact that he's dreaming about her, like he knows that there's a baby in there. I don't know if I mentioned it again before, but he keeps putting his dinosaurs on my tummy, and then he goes, does she like that one? And then if she kicks, it means that she likes it, and he goes, he likes it. It's just the cutest thing, and I can't wait to see them both together. Anyways, I'm going to end this video now because I think it's going to be about 20-30 minutes long. So thank you for watching. I love you guys always. Sorry if I was just rambling on and talking a load of rubbish. I love you guys always and appreciate you, and see you in my next video. Love you.